Hello.
Hello. Yes, hi. This is Paul Berger.
Hi, Paul. How are you doing?
Very good, thanks.
Is it still a good time to speak?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Is it still a good time to speak?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Fantastic. So, just to kind of give you a bit of an overview of what I'd like to discuss with you. By the way, my name is Shruti. I work for a vinyls producer here in Europe. So we basically are a manufacturer of vinyls, all kinds, cast, calendared, for signage and fleet applications. What we're trying to understand here is around the corporate branding sphere, both again for signage purposes as well as for fleet and graphics and advertising purposes. What we really want to kind of understand is what does the value chain look like? Where does the decision get made between the brand owner and the actual implementation? And, you know, what are the main companies that kind of are in this? Yeah, so that's the purpose of this call.
Okay, good. Yes. So typically in a corporate rebranding program, what would happen is the branding firm who is in charge of developing the visual system and ultimately the identity of what it's going to change to may be awarded the contract to develop the sign program. That happens quite often. So the process there starts with developing a suite of signs. It starts with a full audit of all of the locations, and then developing a sign family, and then a plan for implementation, usually based on a whole host of factors. A budget is usually number one, followed by when are they going to launch, and then the factors that go into that is how quickly can they get scale so that they really have a visible presence in the market. So what happens is, depending on the relationship that the client has with they may have their own existing providers, or if in a large scale program. Recently, one I had done was 200 sites globally, and then a sign program manager, which is an intermediary, is retained, that does a lot of the auditing work, and then does the site recommendations, and does all of the coordination, and coordinates with fabricators. If in the case of an international program, you're fabricating whatever is the most cost-effective and expeditious. If you're going to fabricate centrally and ship everything out, or if you're going to set up 3 or 4 different fabrication sites around the globe, whatever turns out to be the most cost-efficient. So the sign program coordinator does all of that work, or often a sign fabricator, if they are big enough, may have their own internal services that can handle all of that themselves.
Mm-hmm. So in this case, can you help me out? So if you have like a multi-site approach, or you have multiple countries in the mix, does the sign production coordinator kind of liaise between countries and kind of do almost a subcontracting of the work out, or what is the scope of responsibilities he has, or she has, or the company has?
All of the installation is done locally. So that is through a network of local suppliers because of sign code regulations, and the local supplier, the installer rather, is responsible for securing the permits. So the permits reside with the local installer. So what the sign